Okay, hello everybody. This is going to be the readings for the fire signs. So we'll have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Up first will be Aries. I'll have timestamps in the description box. It's just going to be a general reading just to kind of see where the energy is. If there's anything else you guys would like to see or questions that you have, please don't feel shy. Post them in the comments section. I'll be glad to answer anything that I can. Also, my email address will be linked in the description box below. That is where you can send me an email if you'd like a personal reading. We can do it by Zoom, telephone, or if you live in town, you're more than welcome to come to my home office and have a face-to-face reading as well. The Zoom readings are face-to-face as well, but they're just by video. So, and really, in my opinion, I'm reasonably priced considering I do have over 10 years of experience with the tarot now. But let's go ahead and get to it. I've pre-shuffled already, and I'm going to go ahead and shuffle a couple more times. This is for Aries, and we're just going to see what the guides have for Aries today. What do we got going on for the Aries? We do have a new moon in Gemini coming up. So for any of you with a moon placement in Gemini or any strong placements in Gemini at all, the moon going into Gemini can have some effect on you. So, oh, I broke a nail. Look at that. Alright, for Aries, Aries, what do we got for Aries? Whoop. Okay. And I'm going to pull all the cards and then we'll go over them, okay? Alright, we've got a bonus card here. Alright, let's see. Okay, so Aries, all right. So you're coming from a place of, it looks like maybe you had some financial issues going on, or maybe some a job change or a loss of a job, loss of material possessions. So I mean that could really amount to anything, whether it be losing your home or having to move, perhaps getting a divorce, and so your finances have been pretty lackluster, I'll put it that way. You've been extremely worried about money and finances, and but I see here that you've been putting out your resume or putting in applications. Maybe it's been a little while since you've been in the workforce. Like I said, if you, I just get a feeling somebody's maybe been married or in a serious relationship with someone, or maybe even living at home with your parents and maybe you can't do that anymore, type of thing. Whatever it was, you've been, at first you were kind of feeling hopeless and like, what are you going to do type of situation, kind of on your pity pot, feeling sorry for yourself. And I feel like you had a wiser, mature, more mature person who maybe has good financial health or a strong career, who basically told you to pull your big girl panties or your big boy panties up and basically get your shit together. And you didn't like to hear it, but it did make you take some action. So I don't know if you have a strong male Taurus or maybe a Virgo. Yeah, a Taurus or a Virgo. Even a Capricorn, they're very responsible. And they can be a little bit harsh. Very, very loving people, but they can be pretty harsh. And as an Aries, you may not take that so well. So I can see that maybe not going so great, but it did make you get up and do something about it. And I see that you have coming to you great abundance. You're going to have to keep working and putting forth the effort, and I see you doing that. And I see you trying to build something with someone, whether it be a business partner, a friend, someone that you meet at a new job, but you're going to really click with that person, and you have the ability to do great things together when you put your minds together. So it doesn't have to necessarily be a romantic relationship, but this person is going to love you, and you're going to celebrate with this person, and it's going to be a really long friendship, whether it be a business partnership or it turns romantic. But you're going to love one another from a true soul level of loving one another, and you're going to lift each other up and help each other build to that place, and you're going to be just fine. I can see where you've come from, and I can see where you're headed. I mean, you're going from the 5 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. That is just about as good as it gets. It's pretty darn close. So, and I see all the celebration, and I see the the friendship and the teamwork and the building with someone else. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner at all. So overall, a good reading. And whoever that mature older friend is that pissed you off, maybe show them a little bit of mercy, because even now I feel like you're kind of giving them a hard time, a cold shoulder for speaking to you what you felt like was out of turn. But the truth of the matter is that you needed to hear that. And it is what ultimately pushed you to get up and get going. And ultimately that means that person cared enough to tell you the truth, whether you wanted to hear it or not. And trust me, I know how that goes. Most people are afraid to tell me anything. So even though really I'm not that scary. But to me, that's a true friend. Someone who's going to tell you about yourself and tell you to figure it out. Get your life together. Come on now. You laid down in this mess for long enough. It's time to get up and move. So we're going to pull one card from the Akashic Records Oracle deck and see what Spirit had for advice for you. And then we will move on to Leo. What do we got for Aries? Let's see, Aries. What do we got for you? Let's see. Just the natural. The ups and downs in life are just a natural phenomenon. Don't dwell on it too much. Just let it happen. Accept the changes in your life and face them with equanimity, and you will be more calm and relaxed. So basically, just like your friend told you, it's time to, you know, get up. Life is going to have natural ups and downs, and you've got to learn how to go with them and be able to come back up and rebuild yourself. And I see you doing that. You're going to be just fine, Aries. So whatever you're doing now, you may not have been on the right path before, but you changed your path. And so whatever you're doing now, it may seem slow moving, but you're good. It's working. Just give it some time. Have some patience. Breathe. Relax. Meditate. Positive affirmations for yourself. Manifest the life that you want. There's a lot of videos on YouTube if you're interested about manifestation and different meditations, even while you're sleeping. I like to do my meditations a lot of times while I'm sleeping or first thing in the morning, because otherwise my mind is just moving too fast. So sometimes I have to accept that I'm not very good at middle of the day meditation. I can't slow myself down that much. So that's what I got for you, Aries. If this video resonated, or even if it didn't, and you want to maybe have a one-on-one reading and have a little bit more of the energy focused on you individually, then you can always post a comment, shoot me an email. But I will see you guys on Sunday for the pick a card. Yeah, because this reading is for May 25th through the 31st. So, yeah, so the next time that I'll see, or you guys will see me, will be Sunday with the weekly pick a card reading. Alrighty, guys. Lots of love and light, guys. Bye. Well, hello. This reading is going to be for my Leos. This was supposed to be for all fire signs and be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius on one video. I'm still going to try to do that, but I accidentally, after I did Aries, stopped the video instead of pausing it. So we'll see. Aries may be on one and Leo and Sagittarius on another. So I apologize if that's the case. Either way, the times will be time stamped and the videos will be titled as what they are. So you'll be able to find it regardless. So let's go ahead and start for Leo. This is going to be a general reading for May 25th through the 31st. We have a full moon, a new moon in Gemini coming up. So get ready for clarity and concise, clear communication. Definitely intellectual hierarchy there, because Gemini is very good at communication. So you'll be able to communicate your emotions very clearly. So that's a good thing. And let's see what we've got. We're going to pull all the cards and then we'll go over them. It's just a quick little reading to kind of see where you're at for the week. I will do more in-depth readings for each sign at some point during the week as well. So let's see, what do we have for Leo today, or for this week, for May 25th through the 31st. What have we got for Leo? Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, Leo, so what I have for you here is, it looks like you've had quite a bit of heartbreak in your life. You have a lot of past hurt, but it looks to me like there's some sort of a spiritual connection that you have with someone that has helped you figure out how to heal from a lot of that past trauma, whether it be from childhood or from just prior relationships, things like that. And I think that in a way you kind of blocked out a lot of it because you told yourself you weren't going to let it affect you going forward. But what you were doing was pushing it down and pushing it down, and it did affect you subconsciously, and it showed up in a very spiritual connection that you did not mean for it to show up in. But I see here where you've gone through the heartbreak. You are now working on your abundance. It looks to me like you do have some information that's coming to you. Someone's going to get a hold of you about something. Someone from your past, or someone you haven't heard from in a while. But I think that it is someone that is lacking in their own life, and may be watching from afar and knows that you are finally in a good place and feeling some abundance, and like they say, misery loves company. So whatever it is that they come in with, whatever message it is, whenever they get a hold of you, I would definitely take it with a grain of salt. Don't take it as the end all be all. I mean, I think this is someone that you have a very big history with. So you're going to be inclined to want to listen to it, whatever it is that they're coming in with. But for some reason, Spirit's telling me that no, don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to it. They're trying to bring you down. They're trying to bring you down. That's what I keep hearing. So just be careful what you put your trust into, and go with your intuition. You know, and your intuition guides you. You don't listen to it enough, actually. That's what I just heard. He doesn't, or she doesn't listen to it enough, and so and I think it might be a special intuition that actually you're quite intuitive and you don't give yourself enough credit. Believe in yourself. You got this. Yes, I keep hearing that. You got this. You got this. And that soul connection that you have with whoever that might be, lean on that. But more than anything else, believe in yourself, trust in your intuition, and your guides are there with you. You're okay. But definitely, whatever this message is coming in from this person who is lacking in their own life, think about that before you just believe or get caught up in the drama of whatever it is that they have for you. Make sure that you stop and think about what you want in your life going forward, and do you really want all of that junk coming along for all of your beautiful abundance that's coming to you. All right, Leo. So we're going to pull an oracle card from Spirit for Spirit advice. It's going to be from the Akashic Records Oracle deck. And let's see if Spirit's got any advice for you on any of this or anything else. You never know. Whoa, okay. All right. I hear you. I'm listening. Peaceful. Yeah, exactly. Applying honesty and... Okay, hold on a second. I can't see. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. So like I said, lean on that soul connection and your intuition. It's okay to open up because you should be able to trust yourself by now. Believe in yourself by now. You got this. And with the new moon going into Gemini, you will be able to express your emotions and speak your truth, and you'll be able to do it with clarity, and it'll make sense. It'll be emotional intelligence will be strong for you coming up over the, between the 25th and the 26th. All right, Leo, that's what I got for you guys. Wishing you guys a lot of love and light, and I'll see you guys on Sunday for the pick a card. And I'm going to pause it this time so I can remember not to stop it. And like I said, just look for the title on the video, and that'll show you where you're at. It'll be time-stamped in the description box. Hello, Sagittarius. This is your reading, my final reading for the fire signs. I know all too well about the Sagittarius personality. My son is a Sagittarius, and that child right there, that's my little wild child. Well, he's grown now, but I still call him my little wild child. So yeah, I've already pre-shuffled the cards and cleansed the space in between each one of the readings, of course. But I'm going to go ahead and shuffle a couple more times, well, until it feels right to me anyway. And this is going to be a reading for you, Sagittarius, for May 25th through the 31st. It's just a short little kind of check-in type reading. I will, of course, do more focused, in-depth readings. Probably one for like love or soulmates, twin flames, whatever you want to call it. And then, of course, career focus and maybe a life purpose focus or gifts that you might have type things. But this particular reading is just a short kind of check-in, general reading, check-in with you and then check in with spirit and all that good stuff. All right, so let's see where we're at, Sagittarius. We're going to pull all the cards and then we'll go over them, okay? All right. Okay, so let's see here. We have the Five of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Two of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Oh, you've been going through some stuff. It looks to me like just a general feeling of lack. It looks to me like you may have lost a couple of things recently. A job, family, maybe going through a divorce. Therefore, you know, there's a lot of material loss usually in a divorce, or some sort of a separation. It just looks like you just stick a fork in me type, you know, stick a fork in me, I'm done type thing. Of course you're not done, and there's always going to be a chance for something else. You know, there's always another adventure waiting. You just need to take a little bit of time out, I think, and focus on you and your healing, and try and think good thoughts. You might benefit from some meditation, some affirmations, or, you know, if you're religious at all, maybe you know, you want to go to church and lean on some of those people that are close to you, that, you know, like-minded individuals. I think maybe you thought that by giving, that this wouldn't happen because you're a giving, generous person, compassionate. But I think that maybe you gave so much that you forgot to give to yourself. And you're one of those people that you need a lot of freedom. You need that adventure. You need that time to go and explore and see new things. And it's almost to the point of where it's detrimental for your mental health. And I think now you're starting to look at the things that you were afraid to do before. Now you actually have the freedom to do those things. So although you may feel like you've lost something, you really haven't lost anything. I mean, a relationship, yes, a broken heart, that may be. But to me, this seems more like material things that you've lost. Maybe you have had a pretty decent job, but you're one of those people that seeks adventure, seeks knowledge. So you don't like the confines of a classroom, but you enjoy the learning process. So, and without it, you're not really doing what you want to do. So I think that what you should realize is, and recognize, is what you have deemed as, oh, I can't do this because of this, or I have to be able. Those are things that you've made up in your head, because if you do go and do those things and say, you do go and do those things, you have some adventure, you want to go backpacking across the country. Okay, well, you go backpacking across the country, and let's say, okay, but I don't have any money, or my car breaks down, or I'm backpacking and whatever happens. There's a million things that could go wrong, but the adventure part of it is so worth it. And I think that that's what you're starting to realize, is that you may have lost stability as far as your finances go, but you've gained the freedom to go and finally chase your dreams, to go and finally do what you want to do for you, experience the life that you want to live to the fullest. And I think that coming into this realization is going to be a great cause for celebration for you. I think that you're going to end up in a very, very happy place, surrounded by friends, new friends, old friends, and I just see it resulting in, you're going to go from realizing that the fears and the things that you've sat in have held you down, and that freedom is going to set you free, and you are going to feel amazing. So I see lots of good things coming your way. You just got to get out of this funk. And I would say some meditation, manifestation meditations. You can find them on YouTube. They're all over the place. Positive affirmations. Write down positive attribute about yourself each and every day, so that you're not so hard on yourself. Make a dream board, and look at it every day, because that's what you can do. Anything that you put on that board, if you put your mind to it and you put forth the effort and the action. So all that effort and action that you put towards being stable at a job that really you couldn't stand anyways, put all that effort and action into, and positive thinking into something that you actually want to do. And it'll feel a lot better. And you can't really go wrong if you're enjoying your life while you're doing something. So it may not be perfect, and you may have to scrounge up change to buy a McDonald's cheeseburger. Please, I do not suggest that, by the way. Don't. A burger of some sort, and you might have to eat that 1 or 2 days, but ultimately, overall, your happiness and joy and peace of mind and doing and being where you're meant to be is going to mean so much more to you. So that's what I got for you. Let's see what Spirit has to say. I'm going to pull a card from Spirit from the Akashic Records Oracle deck. And we're going to give it a few shuffles here. I pre-shuffled them, but I'm going to focus a little bit on. Let's get you. All right. Let's see what Spirit's got here. Well, if this isn't perfect. Growing. Doing anything requires perseverance. If you don't give up when you encounter setbacks and persist, you will get closer to your goal. Perseverance is the key to success and makes you indomitable in the face of difficulties. So, that's probably the most perfect card that you could have gotten for this reading. And I'm sorry, I know I rambled a little bit at first, but I was trying to find the words for what I was feeling. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. And I hope you guys go chase your dreams. I am definitely chasing mine. So I wish you guys all kinds of love and blessings and light, laughter and adventure.